Everyone, my name is Sri Selo Prakash. My matric number is 08DJK15F1329. So today I want to make a comparison between Oppo F1 Plus and Oppo F1. Okay, so let's take a look at Oppo F1 Plus. Okay, Oppo F1 Plus has a weight of 145 gram, while this one have a weight of 134. So which means this one is lighter. I mean this one is heavier because this one using a 5.5 inches screen, while this one is only 5 inches screen. Okay, so let's talk about the display type. Okay, this one is IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen. IPS. So this one is Super AMOLED. So which means you clearly can see the difference between these both phone over here. So this one looks a bit brighter and a HD view. So the second one will be like the second one is its internal storage. This one is 16 gigahertz. Sorry, 16 gigabyte, and this one is 64 gigabyte. Which means this one has a bigger storage to put some files or photos like that. And other than that, this Oppo F1 Plus is having a 4 gig RAM. 4 gig RAM. What the function of RAM is, the more the RAM, the more faster the application will process. So this Oppo F1 is only having about 3 gig RAM. So this one is much more faster. Oppo F1 Plus is much more faster than Oppo F1. So if we have take a look at the cameras, this one is having a 16 megapixel on the front and 13 megapixel in the behind, which means this phone is specially designed for selfie lovers actually. So while Oppo F1 is about having a 13 megapixel in front, 13 megapixel and 13 megapixel behind also, both having the same megapixel of camera. The megapixel, the function is the clarity of the camera, the clearance. Okay, so this Oppo F1 Plus, it has a processor of 2.0 quad core, 2.0 octa core, while this one Oppo F1 has a processor of 1.7 quad core. So there's a difference between the octa core and quad core. Octa means 8, quad means 4. So what I'm trying to say is, this phone Oppo F1 Plus, the process will be fast, so it won't get hang easily. So the last thing we're gonna compare is the battery. Okay, the battery life for this one is having about 2850 50 power, and this one is 2500 only, which means this phone can last long for a longer time. Okay, so we leave out with the differences. Now we talk about the similarities. Okay, this both phone has similarities, like this both phone is dual SIM, which means we can use 2 SIM in one phone. Okay, other than that, we talk about the the design actually. Okay, this design, you can have a close look on it. This okay. So in this one, the camera is a circle and this one is square, and it's obviously it looks the same, only thus the speaker is in this side for Oppo F1, while the speaker for F1 Plus is at this side. Okay. Another thing is the curves at the edges almost looks the same. And this one is a fingerprint sensor, while this one is don't have the fingerprint sensor. So as I mentioned earlier, this one is having for the fingerprint. So we can have a look over here. So for this phone don't have fingerprint, so that's why there's a home button, back button, option button over here. So this phone, okay, the cameras, okay, the front camera is right hand side for this phone and left hand side for this phone. So that's the differences. Another one, you see this one looks quite bigger, and the home button, the on button is having same for this both phones, and also the volume up and down. Okay, these phones, okay, this both color is same actually. It's they will call gold color, and other colors are they got like rose gold and silver. Okay, other than that, okay, the headset port for Oppo F1 is above the phone, up over here, while for F1 Plus is below. Okay guys, so that's all the comparison for this both phones. So from this comparison we can know that this Oppo F1 Plus is really better, good, and it's really better from this phone. So people who are thinking of buying a new phone and have a comparison, so you all can choose this one actually.